Okay, so here we have a 2004 Suzuki Aerio SX 2.3 liter, and we are replacing a knock sensor. So it started knocking because the old sensor went out. I went ahead and pulled it out, and that is what she looked like. So I haven't found anything on YouTube about this, so we might as well go ahead and see if we can't make this happen. Now, if you don't know where the knock sensor is on the Suzuki Aerios, the 2.3 liter SX models, all-wheel drive, there is your intake manifold. And if you look down in there, basically you've got a couple of windows in between the intake manifolds that you can see through. So what I've done, I went ahead and put my light down into this center manifold here, and I go ahead and use the view of the very far right hand of the intake manifold to go ahead and see where the knock sensor's at. Now we're out here in the sun and it makes it very, very difficult to see. And I will try to get down in there good enough. Of course, the video is going to be crap. I can't see the screen on a stupid dumb phone. And there we go. So, as you can see there, that the actual, if you pull the battery out, you'll give yourself just enough room in order to get down in here, but you'll end up seeing that there is an area in there. You can reach it at the little hole. Let's see if I can reposition my finger here. So this is basically the view you're gonna get, and it is not a very easy task. I wish that it would focus on it a little bit more, but you gotta reach in, start the threads by hand, go ahead and get it down as far as you can. And what I've found is that, one, they don't have a sensor socket for this size of sensor. So this sensor here is actually a 24 millimeter or a 15/16 millimeter or 15/16 standard size actual sensor. And so now it's all the way up against the block, and I'm not sure that I can really even see where the plug-in's at, but there's a plug-in on the wiring loom right here. And of course it's not gonna go and focus on my hands, so I'm basically kind of fishing blind while I got a phone in my hand. So basically what I'll do now is I went down to the auto parts store and got myself a 15/16 crowfoot, and I'll stick a bigger extension on this, and I'll be able to go ahead and get to it. Give me 1 second. You got a little shaky there, had to pick up an extension, but as we might be able to see down in here, I know it's not focusing directly on. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, that is your knock sensor, and the crow's foot is on it now. Now there is a bracket for the actual intake that is directly in the way, so you're only going to be able to get like a 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock rotation on that crow's foot before that bracket starts interfering. But with these two extensions on that crow's foot hooked up to a 3/8 breaker bar, you can see it sticks up out the back side of the motor, and you'll get that 7 to 9 o'clock rotation on it, and you don't need very much. Then you plug her in and away you go. That's my video.